In this video, we're going to talk about the Banda Sea. Now, this is a place of just incredible beauty, immense power, and it has a history that didn't just make fortunes. It literally redrew the map of the world. So let's dive in and explore this remote and legendary corner of the planet. Just look at that, the Banda Sea. You can almost smell the spices on the breeze, can't you? For centuries, this wasn't just some tropical paradise. No, this was one of the most priceless and fiercely fought-over regions on Earth. Why? Because it was the original and only source of nutmeg and mace. So, where exactly is this legendary sea? Well, it's tucked away over in eastern Indonesia, and it forms this really critical passage between the Pacific and Indian Oceans. It's kind of cradled by famous islands you might have heard of, like Sulawesi, Seram, and Timor, and it acts as a superhighway for global ocean currents. And let me tell you, the Banda Sea is vast. We're talking 1,000 kilometers from east to west. Its waters are just wonderfully warm, too, hovering around a perfect 28 degrees Celsius all year round. But you know, the most staggering thing about this sea isn't its width, it's its depth. Get ready for this. The Banda Sea plunges to an incredible 7,351 meters. That is over 7 kilometers straight down. To put that in perspective for you, you could take Europe's tallest mountain, Mont Blanc, and sink it, and you'd still have almost 3 kilometers of water above it. So what on earth makes it so deep? Well, this insane depth is all because of something called the Weber Deep, which is the deepest feature of its kind in the entire world. Think of it as this massive, exposed gash on the bottom of the ocean. It's being created by the violent, slow-motion collision of 3 tectonic plates, which are literally tearing the seafloor apart right at this spot. But all that geological chaos, it creates the perfect conditions for an absolute explosion of life. The Banda Sea is a core part of the Coral Triangle, and the biodiversity here is just staggering. We're talking hundreds of species of fish and coral, huge schools of hammerhead sharks, and even the largest animal on Earth, the blue whale, which uses these waters as a migratory highway. You know, it's so vital that a UNESCO report actually called it the Amazon of the sea. And that is just the perfect description, isn't it? The sheer density and variety of life here make it one of the most important marine ecosystems on the entire planet. It really is an underwater rainforest. But this tranquil beauty hides a history of incredible violence, both from humans and from nature itself. For centuries, European powers fought absolutely brutal wars just to control the nutmeg trade. And the natural forces here are just as scary. Can you imagine a single day back in 1778 that brought an earthquake, a tsunami, a volcanic eruption, and a typhoon? This region truly lives on a knife's edge. Okay, let's end with 5 fascinating facts. First up, the British once traded the tiny island of Run for another, slightly more famous island, Manhattan. No joke. Second, that tectonic triple junction means earthquakes are a constant reality here. Third, it's home to a mysterious fish whose eyes are said to literally glow in the dark. Fourth, its unique volcanic soil still produces the absolute best nutmeg in the world. And finally, even this remote paradise faces modern threats like overfishing and plastic pollution. Alright, that is it for this video, everyone. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.